What's up, everybody? Cable Guy Ken here, real quick. I ain't even gonna check to make sure I'm in frame. I'm hoping that I am. Pretty sure my head's in frame. Run a little bit late, getting ready to go to church tonight, do the youth group thing, and weather yesterday prevented me from coming out and doing the video. So here we go. Second part of the EDC challenge. This is the deliverable part, or the actual challenge part. Had some really good submissions as far as EDC goes, what people keep on the person. Some had a little bit less than others, some had more than others, but you know, it's all about your mindset and your skill set. There's no right or wrong answer for what your EDC is, unless you actually come to where you need it, which is where we're at now. One of the things that Alan Halcon did at the spring gathering, he was doing a class on fire, and one of the things he had everybody do was he wanted you to take your non-dominant hand and start a fire with it. So if you're right-handed, use your left hand. And there's a reason for that. So what I want you to do is I want you to, using only one hand, your non-dominant hand, wear your EDC like you always do, and I'm counting on honesty here because I know we got a good group of honest people here. I want you to start a fire with nothing but your EDC. Now, if you don't have a flint and steel in your fire kit and any kind of surefire, then you're going to have to go out and gather tinder with your non-dominant hand and start a fire with that fire steel if you've got that. If you don't have a fire steel, then with one hand you're going to have to go out and make a bow drill, which the bow drill you could do one-handed, and I'll show you that at a later date. I know people have seen it, people have done it. You've got to do some sort of fire. If you've got a Fresnel lens, you know, you've got a good sunny day and some good dry tinder, you could do that with your non-dominant hand, but all actions must be with the non-dominant hand. And like I said, there's a reason to that, and to that end I will tell you the reason at the completion of the contest, and I'll show you the prizes. I'm going to do a video tomorrow. The scooter will be here tomorrow, so I'm going to do a video, show everybody the scooter and everything. And the contest will run today being Wednesday. We'll run it to the next Saturday, not this weekend, which would be the 15th, but next Saturday, which would be what, the 23rd, 22nd, something like that. I'll put it down here in the comment section, or I'll edit it in because I'm just uploading this video real quick and heading out the door while it's uploading. But that's the only real challenge I've got for you, is doing a fire with your non-dominant hand, one hand only. If you want to immobilize that hand with a belt or something, you know, attach it to your body, put it in a sling, what have you, that's a good deal. But the whole reason for this is, you know, we rely on our gear so much, but we don't practice multiple aspects of it. We practice the normal use for us, what we're normally going to do with it. So I want you to push yourself a little bit and start practicing your skills in non-traditional ways, because the scenario that came to my mind was you get dropped off by a buddy or your wife, girlfriend, what have you, to your hunting spot. You hike the 10 miles in to where your little personal space is. Maybe you've got a shelter there, or maybe you put your shelter up. Then you go off and about, you leave your main pack at home, you've got your EDC on you, and you've got a water bottle. You're going to be gone for a few hours and you're going to come back to camp, but during that time you fall and get hurt. And for whatever reason, you know, maybe you make it back to your camp, maybe you've got to hunker down where you're at, who knows, but now you've only got one arm. I want you to start a fire, and I want to sustain it, and I'm talking, I want to see you process the wood with your EDC and start the fire, just with what you had in your EDC video. And I do have a notebook with who submitted and what they had in their EDC. I said I trust y'all, but just to make sure nobody says, well, he didn't have this or what have you, I've got it all written down, and of course I've got all the videos to go back to as reference. So I hope to see some good entries. Like I said, we've had some good responses so far. Most of all, I hope this challenges you and teaches you a little bit. Good luck to everybody. Look forward to seeing your videos, and I know you look forward to seeing the prizes. Appreciate it.